Hi everyone! In this video, we are going to do the reading part in Unit 6.2 in your Speak Out Intermediate book. Let's have a look at the content. First of all, we'll discuss what you would do in different situations, and then read about a BBC program titled The People Watchers, and you will have the further study and practice part in the end. Before we start the reading part, I have a question for you. How do you persuade people, your friends, your family members, or strangers, to do something for you? What do you do? What do you say to those people to persuade them? Now, if you like, you can pause the video and think about the question and answer it on your own. Good job! Now, I have some further questions to you. Please answer the following questions on your own. You may record your voice and send it to your teachers if you like. If you wanted to persuade someone to dress up as a tree in public, what would you do? If you wanted to raise money for charity on the streets, who would you ask to help you? What would you do if you wanted to sell cakes and nobody was buying them? What would you do if you needed to think creatively but didn't have any ideas? Now pause the video and answer these questions, please. Good, you are back. Now, you have a reading text titled The People Watchers on the following slides. Now I want you to read the text and compare your answers to the text while reading. Do you have similar ideas in the text or not? You can also find the reading text on page 71 on your book. Now that you have read the text and compared your answers, we can move on to the next part. In the next part, I want you to read the text in detail this time to answer some questions. Here are the questions. What questions does the program answer? How did Wiseman's team carry out the research? What was the trick to get people to buy cakes? And what trick did Emma, the fake hairdresser, use? And what is the foot in the door technique? Now, you can pause the video, go back to the slides or your text and answer the questions in detail. Good. Now let's check our answers. The first question was, what questions does the program answer? And we can find the answer to this question in paragraph 1, starting from line 3. The program asks the question, why do we do what we do? And the question 2 was, how did Wiseman's team carry out their research? And we can find the answer to this question in paragraph 1 again. The paragraph says, Professor Richard Wiseman, 2 psychologists and a neuroscientist did experiments involving members of the public, and they secretly filmed them with a hidden camera. Number 3 was, what was the trick to get people to buy cakes? And the answer to this question can be found in paragraph 2. First, they pretended that one cake cost £2, and if you bought a cake, you would get another for free. People started buying. Later, they told people that the cakes usually cost £2, but they were doing a special deal and selling them for just £1. And again, people bought the cakes. This means they tricked people. Question 4 was, what trick did Emma, the fake hairdresser, use? And the answer to this question is found in paragraph 3. It says, while cutting 3 people's hair, she talked like a hairdresser, saying all the right things and dropped a few bits of fake hair. So she pretended to be a hairdresser, you can also say. Number 5 was, what's the foot in the door technique? The answer to this question can be found in paragraph 4, the last line. The foot in the door technique means if you want a big favor from someone, first ask for a small favor. Now that we have read the text and answered the detailed questions, we can talk about further questions. I have some questions here. Please answer the following questions on your own. You can again record your voice and send it to your teachers for feedback. The first question is, which trick mentioned in the text do you think is the best and why? And have you ever used any of the tricks mentioned in this text? When was it and why did you use it? And number 3, if you were one of the people that Jake asked to dress up as a tree, how would you react? And please explain why. Now you may pause the video and record your voice. Okay, now you have some ideas for further study and practice. To have more reading exercises, you can always refer to your supplementary pack, especially these pages. You will find different text types, different question types, and also vocabulary exercises. Also, in items 4 and 5, you can visit different websites to have further reading texts and vocabulary exercises. Especially in item 5, newsandlevels.com provides you with numerous reading texts, especially news from all over the world, to improve your reading skills. And as a final comment, I recommend you to stay home and stay with books.